Hello you lovely lot! Welcome to part 2 of my new video about printing plans with etching ink on a small jelly plate. In case you haven't seen the first part, here is a link to it. In this part you can see me develop the prints of part 1, working out the patterns that the ink gave me with colored pencils, fine liners and also one with gouache. The prints from part 1 are a day old now, and I am testing if the etching ink is still somewhat wet. There is a very light stain when I rub with my finger or with a tissue, but you can't really see it on camera here, that's how faint it is. I compared two different papers, a Fabriano Bristol paper and the Boesner drawing paper. There is absolutely no difference between the two in how the color still smears a little after a day of drying. The two black and white ones are the first, and I developed them the most lengthily, so skip forward 5 minutes if you want to see the colored versions. Here I want to say that these little organic structures were obviously created by the pickup color, which was an acrylic color in beige. Some oil must still have been on the plate from the last cleaning, and the funny thing is, the etching ink in the first layer did not react to it, but the acrylic layer did, although the oil must have been under the etching ink. Strange things happen. Here I do not add any extra structure to the feathers, as I wanted them to act like trees as well, or as whatever. Now for the one I painted on with gouache. I like gouache a lot because it has this madness to it. Of course, you can use acrylics too. The paper buckled a bit under the gouache, so it seems better to print on a watercolor paper if you are planning any wet color on it. You have to paint over at least 2 times to have full opacity here. And I think this piece turned out the best because of the contrast between the calm, opaque layer and the very detailed one. This blue one, as there was a little black ink left that printed only in that one grass leaf, I take the black fine liner to get a lot more black in this one. The graphic outlines around the daisy heads bothered me at first, but I want to use them to create an opening of the layer underneath, from where the daisies are popping up. Another astonishing effect the etching ink gave me. I lost the take in which I drew black around the daisy heads with a colored pencil, sorry. Here I use a little gouache also for some highlights. In this one I am coloring the background with an orange pencil, going only lightly over the green because I don't want it so opaque. So here is one that I drew off camera. Yes, I did something off camera. I regretted it immediately afterwards though. And this is a preview to my next video, strictly acrylics this time. Thanks for watching. If you liked it, give me a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel.